Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here, and we've got some MLB 2K12 coming at you here with some franchise mode. The Anaheim Angels are coming to visit us here in Detroit, and I'm excited about this too because Justin Verlander is going to be pitching in this one, and I feel like it's been a long time since I've had a chance to be able to have Justin Verlander on the bump. So 11-5, a 2.44 ERA. I'm loving this. Definitely the front runner right now for the Cy Young Award winner in the American League. Hopefully we'll have some more good games here as we're reaching the last month of the regular season here. I know I'm a little bit behind what's going on in real life, but hey, that's all right. I still want to keep to my commitment of being able to play one game from every single series here and be able to post it on YouTube as well. So anyway, Albert Pujols getting the first hit of the game. Not surprised he is going to be getting that here. The Angels definitely do have a very, very good team. Definitely have some great pitchers as well as some great hitting. It's really what's bringing them here to the forefront of the wild card race. So they're number one. I think they're tied. I can't remember who they're tied with right now. But obviously, you know, when you're at the top and you're tied with somebody else, those are the two teams going into the wild card. So this is a big game for them. In fact, just about every game here, starting from now until we get to the postseason, is going to be huge for them. All right, second inning, Miguel Cabrera getting a good hit into right field. That's going to be the first hit of the game for us. And he's still the front runner, too, for MVP. Now you'll be able to see some of his numbers a little bit later, but he's still on top with batting average, hits, things like that. Prince Fielder, who is in contention as well, also gets a hit. So back-to-back hits here from these guys, and that's the norm. Prince Fielder, I think, is number 4th overall in all of baseball with batting average. All right, Johnny Peralta hitting into a double play. That's not cool, but that does get Miguel Cabrera over to third. So 90 feet away from home here. May set something up here really well for us. Dirks is going to be coming up next year because one of the things about what's going on is we're suffering through some injuries right now. I'll kind of go over to that here in a little bit. All right, this one goes into left center here. Dirks getting the job done, hitting it DH. And we're going to round second, and we're going to head over to third. Actually, no, Dirks is playing in left field, I think, today. Not hitting DH this time. He was in a game a little bit ago. He was hitting DH, but no, now he's in left field since Brendan Bosch is one of the guys who are down and out right now. But anyway, that's going to be huge for us here. We now have a 1-0 lead here as we go into the third inning. 0-2 count here. This one's going to go foul, but Delman Young's going to run it down, dive, make it look easy, and make that catch. Haven't had too many diving catches lately, too. It seemed like at the beginning of the game, you used to see a ton of them. And then after that one update, haven't seen anything since then. Well, I mean, I've seen some, but not nearly as much. All right, so like I was telling you guys, injuries is something that's kind of been plaguing us here for the last few games. Right now, we got Brendan Bosch, who's down for a few days. Alex Avila, he'll be back in 5 days. So I think we'll have, I think the next game he'll be out, and then he'll be back in after that. And then Barney is down right now too, but that's all right. Because the thing is I won't be using him too much longer. I mean, once Alex Avila comes back, then I'll be able to move Victor Martinez away from catcher and put him back at DH. And then that'll open up some stuff for me here. Anyway, getting the strikeout right there. Justin Verlander having a great game, only allowing 1 hit through 3 innings and continuing to just be, dominate here from a pitching perspective. All right, Delman Young here in the third inning, 1 out. Getting a hit that rolls into center field. C.J. Wilson, in case you guys didn't see, is starting on the mound for the Angels in this one. So I am kind of worried about what C.J. Wilson's going to do. He is definitely a really, really good pitcher. And it kind of holds true in the game as well that he's one of those guys you just got to be careful whenever you're going up against him. Don't expect too much. But anyway, going for 2. Nice slide in there head first. No problem at all. And Austin Jackson steals a base, and it feels like it's been a while since I've said that, since I think the last game that I posted on YouTube was the first game that he had been back. So this is the first time I've been able to post with him here too since he's been healthy. Four-seamer going into right center here. That's going to bring Austin Jackson home. And I'm going to be looking at potentially a triple with Delman Young. Yep, he's going to get there standing up. Heck yes. So that's going to put another run on the board for us now. We've got a 2-0 lead here over the Angels, which is very, very good because, like I was saying about CJ Wilson, kind of holds true with the Angels as a whole. You really can't expect this to be an easy one. Now his slider is going to go high into center field, but Delman Young's going to tag up and come home for one more run. Now I think CJ Wilson right now is just in that one stage where he's pretty rattled. Every time I get a hit, makes it worse and worse, and also reduces his overall attribute going towards his pitches. So that means I could continue to get some hits here. Pretty good streak, especially since we've reached my favorite part of the lineup here. Miguel Cabrera getting a hit in the left field. Doing what he does best. Getting those hits. Getting on base. However he does it. He's doing a great job. Take a look right here. 360 batting average and on-base percentage of 414. Man, I'd love to have a lot of players like that on my team, but my gosh, this one is crushed by Prince Fielder. Goes into right field. No question that one was going to go over the wall. That's going to add 2 more runs here. 35 of the season. Prince Fielder is leading all Major League Baseball here with home runs, but you got Big Poppy not too far behind. Matt Kemp is in the running there too. I think they're both at 32 home runs, so kind of glad that I get mine here. I'd like to be able to finish the season here with Prince Fielder having the most home runs. Definitely one of the reasons why Detroit picked him up was for that power. All right, so 5-0 here as we have reached the 4th inning. And guess who gets another hit? Well, I guess there's really only one person since this is only hit number 2. But yes, Albert Pujols getting another hit right here. So he's been the one person that's just been giving Verlander a hard time. Luckily, they just have ended up being singles and nothing that's produced any runs. So I'm not going to complain too much about it here. He definitely deserves to be able to get those hits. All right, Austin Jackson stealing second. Now, after the last inning here, the Angels have gone ahead and brought in a relief pitcher. Wow, that was a horrible, horrible swing, but a good slide. And I'm safe. So the Angels, like I was saying, have brought somebody in here new. He is a knuckleball pitcher. So the thing is with the game, whenever somebody throws the knuckleball, it's all a matter of timing. I mean, the difficulties that are batter experiences in real life against a knuckleball don't translate on over into the game here. So just got to wait a little bit longer since the knuckleballs are a slower pitch. And then I can go ahead and get some hits here. And it seems to be working all right for us here now. Got a runner on first. Knuckleball's coming again. This one by Victor Martinez goes right down the line. Ends up going in the corner here in right field. And we are going to bring another runner home. This could get kind of close, but the computer's not even going to try it. I think I would have been able to get home, even if they did try and contest it. But man, that one seriously went right down the line. So 7-0 now here for the Tigers. Angels are really going to have to start producing something here pretty quick. But the thing is, they're going up against the best pitcher in the game right now, Justin Verlander. So, all right, Miguel Cabrera now with the runner on second. That one is going to go into center field, and that's going to be good enough to bring yet another runner home. So Victor Martinez stepping on home, making it 8-0. This is why I love Miguel Cabrera. I got to admit, you know, when I was kind of going to this, I was thinking that the Detroit Tigers were going to be a good team. But they produce a lot of runs. They are a lot of fun to be able to play as here in franchise mode. And I'm really glad that I chose them. Anyway, double play here. I honestly thought Prince Fielder had touched first before the ball got there. But I'm not going to complain too much here. I've got a big lead. So double play here for the Angels. That's got to destroy my momentum here, of course, in this inning. And it does. So I've got a pretty big lead here over the AL Central. Kind of haven't been playing too well as of late. Of course, I got to say that now with an 8-0 lead. But in the last few games, I really haven't been doing too hot. I'd actually say the last 3 weeks, I might be at 500, or I might actually be underneath 500 here. But the fact that everybody else has been slacking too in the division, and I've kind of gone on a little bit of a hot streak. Dang, you shouldn't have swung at that one. In the last couple games here, I'm on a 2-game winning streak here. This could be number 3 if I end up winning this one. Has helped me out now. I've almost got a double-digit lead over the White Sox here as the leader of the AL Central. So nobody really is in the hunt for the wild card. Coming out of the AL Central, it's really the AL West. Everybody from the AL West, save the Oakland Athletics, is in the hunt for a wild card spot. Now that sounds kind of weird, but the thing is right now there's a tie for first place between the Angels and the Mariners, which is why this is a big game for them here. But that is a sweet strikeout. That one got called. All right, so here comes Albert Pujols now in the 7th inning. Really not too much has happened. Offensively, I've kind of cooled down here. Knuckleball's gotten a little bit tougher to hit, and I think it's just some overconfidence on my part that's causing me to swing a little bit earlier than I should. That's really frustrating, too. I'm sure you guys have seen that as well, where you're like playing the game, you're not having any problems. In fact, you're rocking it, and then a couple innings later, you lose it all. That's kind of what's happening to me here in this game, and it's actually happening quite a few games. More than I probably admit. Bad swing by Pujols on that slider. You could tell he was expecting something else, and that'll be strikeout number 7 for Verlander here in this game, if I believe. But man, wow, Delman Young also crushing this one here, and it goes into right field and over the wall, producing yet another run for us here. 13 for him this season. So that's kind of nice for him to be able to get that too, because when I was going up against C.J. Wilson, that's when I thought that Delman Young was going to have the home run, because he does do a lot better against lefties than he does righties. But man, I think this might be the first or the second outside of spring training home run from Delman Young that I've been able to show you, where he's hitting a home run off of a righty. Not bad. 8th inning now. 0-2 count. Wow, Cabrera slapping that one down, able to recover, make the throw. That is awesome. That was a sweet, sweet play. Just slaps it right down, but still makes the throw over. You got to have an arm to do that. All right, look at that for Trout. 61 contact, 68 power. Wow. That's almost kind of offensive that they would make Trout that low. But at the same time here, what happens in real life here and what's going on with the game too, where they'll kind of update some of the information and some of the attributes for people, it doesn't carry on over to franchise mode. I think that'd be kind of cool. I know it's really difficult to, go through and be rating players all the time and making changes, especially when I'm playing a game that's a month behind. You don't want to give somebody a hot streak when they were in a cold streak here during those dates or anything like that. It's kind of tough, but I think it'd be kind of cool if something like that could be updated somehow. I mean, I've got ideas, but shoot, I wish I could work in the gaming industry. But anyway, 9th inning now. We're looking at a hit here. So having a runner on first here, and they decide to bunt, which I don't think is necessarily the best call here in the 9th inning when you're down by 9 runs, because you just went ahead and wasted an out right here, getting somebody over to second. Granted, there was the risk of being able to hit into a double play, but they gave up 1 out here to try and produce 1 run. I don't know. Fielder making the throw over to Verlander, getting the out, and the runner will not advance over to third because Prince Fielder decided to just hold on to it there for a little bit. All right, 2 outs now. Look who's up, Pujols. And that one's going to roll to Peralta, who's going to juggle that one a little bit, but still make the play here. So that's kind of an interesting way to end it. But a complete game shutout here for Justin Verlander, who only allows 3 hits all game long. So this is why that Justin Verlander is in contention here and got a pretty strong lead here, I feel, for the Cy Young Award. So we'll see if that happens here. Of course, you guys are going to have to check back here in a couple days, see what happens with the franchise. As I go up against the Royals next, which will be cool. Get to play at Kauffman Stadium. I love the K. But anyway, thanks again, you guys, for watching. And subscribe if you haven't already. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. You just got to go ahead and check the link below. But again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.